just a single mum. She's like kind of looking down on me, right?
Respect someone for getting themselves out of a hole, right?
My mental health was actually quite low.
What exactly was going on at the time?
I need to get help. They feel embarrassed to get help.
I commend you for that, like honestly, to make sure everything we do is to do with our mentals first.
I'm still a mother, I'm still responsible of her, do you know what I mean?
I hope everyone's looking after themselves, they're doing well. We're back with another podcast, Good Vibes Only. Today, I got on a very special guest, someone who I feel like is very similar to myself and very similar stage of our lives. I think similar in terms of work ethic, how we carry ourselves. Today we got on Marisha. Camera on you. How are you? You okay?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So cool. If I just jump into it. So based on your Instagram and from what we've seen and discussed, I'll say you can agree obviously that mental health is quite important to you.
Very.
You know, physical, mental health, looking after yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So just to start off, my question to you is, at what stage of your life or what experience did you have made you, really understand how important your mentals were?
Well, I had a mentality previously where I felt like I had to be there for people. I had to be their support. I had to look after them. And while I did that, what happened in the process was it was affecting my mental health negatively. But I was behaving like, well, it's okay. I didn't realise the impact until it got to a very serious point where my mental health was actually quite low. And I wasn't functioning as well as I was previously. And I started to realise it was affecting the people that I love as well.
So the ones closest to you, everything at once, right?
Yeah. And it was affecting the way that I viewed myself. It was affecting my productivity. And it was turning me into someone that I didn't really like or respect. And it wasn't really anyone's fault per se. I just really realised that, okay, I need to change my mindset. And in order for me to do that, I need to get help. And a lot of people, they feel embarrassed to get help. They know their mental health is kind of declining, or they know that something's a bit wrong. And instead of just going to get help in terms of going to your GP and just letting them know, I don't feel that great. Could I speak to someone about mental health?
Yeah.
It can negatively affect them and others around them in a disastrous way.
Yeah. So I know we spoke before, but you know how courageous you have to be to ask for help or to say like I want to be better. Mm-hmm. If we just look into the background of that, like when did this happen? Like kind of what exactly was going on at the time? Because as I said to you previously, like you do have to respect someone for getting themselves out of a hole, right? That's what it is. It's an experience. You're at a place where you don't like. You don't like where you're becoming, like where you're going, who you are, who you're becoming, and as we know, like everything we do is to do with our mentals first, and to make sure we're at peace in our mind and everything. And then once we get that in check, we can flourish, we can progress and everything like that. So if we just go back to that, your previous experience of that, anything personal you want to share about that?
I guess I would like to talk about motherhood. And
okay.
I feel that society expects women to be very stable and very programmed into looking after their kids and doing such an amazing job, because that's all they really have to do. But it can affect your mental health drastically if you're not getting much support. And even if you are getting a lot of support in that area, it can still affect your mental health if, let's say, you're not doing activities that you was doing previously, or you're not doing activities that actually activate your passions, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
for anyone that doesn't know you, so you have a kid?
Yeah, I have a child.
How old's your child?
She's 5.
She's 5, okay.
Yeah.
So how was your experience with that?
Well, when it came to there was a few family disputes, and that kind of affected my mental health.
Okay.
With her growing up.
Like internally with the family.
Yeah. And I feel like that affected my her early years between me and her. So there's times where I wanted to bond, and I couldn't really bond that well because a lot was going on with me internally, like in terms of my mental health, and there was a lot going on with family.
So you just felt it was so difficult to give her like the right correct upbringing, like how you would want it to be, just from external factors, things going on.
Yeah, and it took me a while to sit back and think about. I thought about it and I was like, my child deserves all the love and affection and everything that she needs, all the security support. And it took a lot within me to say, well, then she needs to be with her father. Does that make sense?
But she needs to get out of that situation.
Yeah, get out of the situation.
For the better.
Yeah, for the better.
Term.
Yeah.
I feel like, as we said, we kind of spoke about it previously. I think it's such a, like, I commend you for that. Like, honestly, to make sure, you know, it must be so difficult to do that and to make sure you said, like, I'm doing this for your future to be better. Obviously, she doesn't understand now, but when she will look back and, you know, you might have provided for her, gave her a really stable foundation where she can flourish. Like, she'll thank you so much for that. I think that's so adorable. But I just emphasis on the difficulty of that. Yeah,
because even moving forward now, so she's with her father now, and how the dynamics is, we co-parent very well. We always ask each other how she is. We ask each other how we are, what emotionally is going on. I also explained to him that, you know, he's doing very well as a father, and I am there to be supportive, basically, and he's very supportive as well. He's like, carry on, do what you're doing. I didn't just give her to her father and was like, I'm gonna party, I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do. Like, I'm still a mother, I'm still responsible of her, do you know what I mean? So
are you delving into other things now at the moment?
You
can tell me a few of those. we're gonna put your links down below after in terms of what you do. Do you want to just explain? Yeah,
so I currently study psychology with counselling theory, Bachelor of the Science, at the University of West London. I've just currently finished the first year. I also have a tarot reading business, so I have a YouTube where I do short tarot readings for people.
Everyone has to subscribe, don't worry. We'll shout out properly at the end, but continue.
And I'm currently starting to do modelling, and I also am investing in stocks and real estate investment trusts.
Multiple streams of income.
We want multiple streams of income, not just one. We need passive income, not just active income.